Hello, welcome to Liverpool FC News Today channel.
Liverpool are set to go toe-to-toe with Real Madrid over the signing of Monaco's Aurelien Tchouameni. The two European giants have both reportedly agreed personal terms with the French midfielder, who must now make his choice. However, the Reds have a number of alternatives at the ready. Should the 22-year-old opt to join Los Blancos, Tchouameni has emerged as one of Europe's rising stars over the past 2 seasons and now appears set to make an eagerly anticipated step up this summer. According to RMC Sport, with both Liverpool and Real Madrid having acted on their interest, the midfielder has given himself a few days to come a decision regarding his next destination. Monaco sporting director Paul Mitchell has since insisted that interested clubs will be forced to submit an aggressive offer if they are to sign the French star this summer. With Real Madrid having missed out on Tchouameni's compatriot Kylian Mbappé, the La Liga champions may well go all out to ensure they snap up another of the continent's brightest young talents. Liverpool may well have to look elsewhere should Los Blancos pit them to the transfer. With that in mind, Express Sport takes a closer look at 4 alternatives Jurgen Klopp could seek to sign instead. There are few young midfielders across Europe who come close to Tchouameni with regards to a growing reputation. However, Borussia Dortmund's Jude Bellingham is certainly one of them. The England starlet has enjoyed yet another stellar season in Germany, where he has continued to gain top-level experience in the Bundesliga and within the Champions League. The 18-year-old scored 6 goals and registered 14 assists in 44 appearances across all competitions for Dortmund this season and continued to assert himself as one of the key figures within the black and yellow side. Bellingham has long been linked with a move back to his homeland, having departed for Dortmund in a £25 million deal from Birmingham City 2 years ago. The former Blues midfielder won't come on the cheap, however, with a fee in the region of £83 million, Euro 100m, likely to be required to buy him out of his Dortmund contract, which doesn't expire until June 2025. Much like Tchouameni, Bellingham would add some much-needed youthful exuberance and an element of dynamism to the Reds' midfielder. Another player reportedly on Liverpool's radar is that on PSV midfielder Ibrahim Sangha. The Ivorian international has seen his profile soar since moving from Toulouse to Eindhoven back in 2020 and proved himself pivotal as PSV pushed Ajax all the way to the Eredivisie title this season. Sangha racked up more minutes than any of his teammates this campaign, and his consistently impressive performances have seen him lauded for his defensive work in midfielder. The 24-year-old also possesses strength and power and is a player who has drawn comparisons to fellow African midfielders Yaya Toure and Michael Essien. Like Tchouameni, while Sanga's age makes him one for the future, the midfielder possesses all the attributes required to successfully slot straight into Klopp's relentless Liverpool side. The Reds reportedly face stiff competition for the Ivory Coast international, however, with the likes of Newcastle and Aston Villa also understood to be looking to tempt him to the Premier League, after arriving from fellow Portuguese side Estoril back in 2019. Sporting's Mateus Nunes has seen his profile soar in recent seasons. In fact, so impressive were some of Nunes' displays in the Champions League this season that Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola even lauded the young midfielder as one of the best players in the world, according to Portuguese outlet Expresso. However, it is City's rivals Liverpool who could well look to tap up the talented 23-year-old should a move for Tchouameni fall through. Though the 5-time Portugal international is revered for his passing ability and willingness to contribute to attacks, the all-action Rio de Janeiro-born midfielder doesn't shy away from his defensive duties either. Nunes was a mainstay in Sporting's side this season, racking up a staggering 50 appearances across all competitions, in which he scored 4 times and registered a further 5 assists. The midfielder also sealed Portugal's spot in Qatar later this year, netting the 3rd as Fernando Santos' side edged out Turkey 3-1 in their World Cup play-off. A 4th alternative is another youngster who is continuing to impress in Portugal's top flight in Porto's Fabio Vieira. The 21-year-old has continued his ascent towards the very top of the game this season, notching 7 goals and grabbing 16 assists in all competitions. as he helped the Dragons reclaim the Primeira Liga crown at Sporting's expense. The Reds have been increasingly linked with the midfielder in recent months. However, reports that Liverpool have first refusal on the aspiring talent have since been thrown into doubt. Should the Merseyside club look to act on their reported interest? Vieira is another who won't come on the cheap. Reports in Portugal claim the Porto star's release clause stands at a sizable £42.3 million, as opposed to the £12.7 million figure previously touted. If Vieira proves to be even half as successful as former Porto teammate Luis Diaz, Liverpool will have quite the player on their hands.